Hey everyone, it's the Ben and Gary Show, and we know dentistry. And here we are again this week. We wanted to just introduce perhaps a new visitor who I think dropped by the office today. Gary, is that right? Who
You're
was
right,
that?
right. So one of my patients who has never been very happy with her smile stopped by, and of course we did some treatment for her. We did some porcelain veneers. And so she was kind enough to stop by and allow us to videotape, and she told her story from her perspective.
Well, what's her story? What was her story at this point?
Well, she's done some bleaching in the past. She has mild tetracycline stains, so it's a little brownish hue to her teeth, and it's always bothered her. She's never fully smiled like she would if it didn't bother her. So, but we did some Invisalign therapy for her and really got the teeth and the arch form very nicely set up for the porcelain veneers. Once we finished the Invisalign, then she was on the fence still about whether or not to do bleaching again or whether she should do the porcelain veneers. And I think part of it was, should she go ahead and invest that into her dental health.
So her confidence had been raised, but she thought maybe there was another level to it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she was very happy with the Invisalign. She was thrilled with the way her teeth looked, but something was missing, right? So she had some friends who encouraged her to go ahead and move in the direction of porcelain veneers, and her husband also encouraged her, so she finally made that decision. And she came in and we took care of it. We did the preparations one day and temporized it. And it was nice is that Rick, our ceramist, was able to go in and visit with her, talk to her about what shade she actually wanted and any other changes. So it was like one of those perfect cases where Ben, you're Ben.
I'm Ben, yeah.
What Rick was able to really figure out what she wanted as her end result. And it was funny because when she went home after we placed the temporaries, she called Rick up and said, the temporaries are just not as light as I'd like them to be. So again, that lab communication which is so important for us as clinicians, really played a major factor here. So
Well, it was really important, it sounds like to me, that she would have communicated with Rick, because that critical point in time before he actually starts to make them at whatever shade they decide here, has an opportunity to make the change and give her, quote unquote, what she wants.
Right. Yeah. So he of course reassured her that the shade that they had talked about would really be a nice shade for her as far as her skin tones and all. And when it came time to actually have her come back and insert the veneers, things went really smoothly, and she was just very, very happy with the end result. So she she told us that we've changed her life. So
well, that's really.
It was rewarding,
Tremendously rewarding.
Yeah.
That's really what I think this office does, is that we strive to be able to impact a patient's life, to change their life for the better, and ideally when they look in the mirror or how their confidence has been raised, they get that real gratification every single time that it occurs to them.
Right. So I think that
it'd be pretty cool to maybe hear it from her, don't you think?
Right. Yeah. Her perspective is always different from ours, right? So, so maybe we can go ahead and do that now.
Awesome. Let's take a look at that.
Hi there. How are you?
Are we in the middle of it?
We're going. We haven't started yet. We're just getting warmed up.
Good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yeah.
So it takes a while to get set, but we're getting warmed up. What do you think of that? I think that's pretty good.
That's nice. Yeah.
And
I'm hoping to become a wild internet, sensation after this.
Yeah. All these hits. All right. Well, listen. I'll let you guys.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Doc.
Okay,
See you
thanks.
soon.
Okay.
My name is Sharon Ivy Weiss, and I recently got veneers, and it's a great decision. What happened with me was I had tetracycline stained teeth from the time I was very young, and I was cautious about smiling around people. In photographs, I would cringe when I saw myself. I was not at all happy with my teeth, but at the same time, I was not willing to invest the kind of money that for an elective procedure. I went back and forth for a long time before I finally decided to do this, and my only regret is that I didn't do it earlier. I have so much more confidence now in my smile. When I have a picture with my husband who has beautiful white teeth, I don't feel myself comparing my teeth to his anymore. So I'm just very, very happy with it, and it was a good decision for me.
How long did it take you before you finally decided that you deserve this?
Yeah, so I went back and forth. I originally did the Invisalign straightening because they were also very crowded, and I did that at first, and then they looked so much better being straight that that's really what made me think you need to take the next step and do this. So I would say it was probably about 6 months while I was doing the straightening that I kept going back and forth. Do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it. I did lots of online looking around and searching, and finally just decided, yes, I'm going to do this. And I was blown away by the results and the way that it made me feel. So I really felt like it was an investment in me, and that's the best kind of investment you can make.
So give us a big smile.
I don't have to be told to smile anymore. I'm smiling at people on the street now, so that's kind of fun too. I think probably people think maybe I'm more open and accessible just because I happen to smile more. So it's changed a lot about not just maybe about how people view me, but how I view the world, because I just feel free to smile at people now. So yeah, I'm happy.
Well, that was a terrific episode with the Ben and Gary Show, and We Know Dentistry. We're always looking for your questions, and this is just a perfect opportunity for you to be able to send them in. You know where we are. We're on Facebook. We're on all the social media. So look for us. Send us your questions. Thanks for being here with us.
And have a great holiday weekend.
Cheers.